What I would like is to recuperate actually some of the untrained crew in Serenity and give him a captain. Alright. Then now that that is the case, we're gonna interact with it and we're gonna give the order to mine the sector. And now the Ritou is gonna be able to go mine the sector, aren't you? Hey everybody, welcome to this new video of Ray playing Avorion in insane difficulty. In the previous episode, well, we went into this sector there, which is here. We went in that sector and it didn't work very well for us because the ships were way tougher. And on top of that, we have been attacked by surprise. We lost the Gatherer. We almost lost the Serenity. We had to do a tactical retreat. Right, so as you can see, I decided to go back. We went in this sector, if I remember, and I decided to go back to this sector where the area is completely green and there seems to be some lootable objects in here. So we're gonna try to find them, and at the same time I'm also trying to mine with the ship and waiting for my crew to actually repair the Serenity as much as possible, so like that it doesn't cost us as much credit and resources to put the Serenity back on track. I also equipped two iron mining turrets. So we have a little bit less firepower, but we will mine a little bit faster. So don't worry, you're not gonna stay with me for the entire mining process. I'm gonna go through that myself. Just wanted to give you a log on how things are progressing. And Avorion is a very long game. There's a fair amount of things that needs to be done, and it's not necessarily always super action-packed. Even if sometimes we get attacked by pirates. I've been attacked quite a few times by pirates actually in this sector, and of course we were able to dispatch them quite easily, but nevertheless, like if you come just with one single ship, a weak ship to come here and harvest the sector with no backup to protect the ship, is very likely that the miner will get destroyed eventually. So that's why I decided to come with the Serenity, mine quote unquote manually, or myself, just to make sure that we don't lose additional ships, because every time that we lose, the Sindo, the Gatherer, or things like that, we're not recuperating the ship or the systems or the resources that there are in this ship. So, I love having resources like that or ships that I can command, but if they are getting destroyed by pirates because the pirates are doing more damage because we are in insane difficulty, then we may gonna need to have less ships and do things more ourselves, right? Which is not necessarily a bad thing, really. It just requires us to adjust our strategy. Oh yeah, there is a big iron asteroid. That is fantastic. This is a good area to park the ship until the turret's mine. Yeah, let's do this. All right, cool. So we're gonna mine those asteroids, and the idea is to have at least 100,000 iron, and if I can find some titanium, that would be fantastic. But I think we're gonna stick with the Serenity and work on our version Mark III, where we're gonna cover a little bit more the angles there, because there is too much systems there that are exposed to attacks, right? So we're gonna need to be careful about that. And let's see, I'm just considering my options. You see, like the bottom part there, we lost the armor plate, and I'm pretty sure it's because of torpedoes. You see, I don't think it's a coincidence that the part where there is the point defense, which is at the very back there that you can see. We still have armor, but underneath where we don't have the point difference, we don't have any armor. I think that's where the torpedoes hit has the most, right? So it's something that we're gonna need to consider. So I'm gonna need to redesign the Serenity as a multi-purpose ship, right? So we're gonna need to be able to switch pretty easily from different systems. Because yeah, like if I'm being attacked by pirates, that's problematic. But because imagine this, guys, right? There is an option in the game that makes the things a little bit easier, and I may deactivate that. Is pause in build mode. Alright, I'm gonna deactivate this. Why? Because that means that if, for example, I go in build mode, you see, I like that. That's more realistic. That means I could potentially add stuff while the ship is mining, so that's cool. But also, if, for example, I want to change my turrets, let's say, for example, I'm mining right now, and I want 4 turrets dedicated in mining. Okay, I can, but I will not have much defense. So if the pirates are invading the sector, then I can change the turret because it's in real time. But the pirates have a window of opportunity to attack us, right? So that will make sense. That's the kind of logic that I like. So let's say, for example, we take this off. So you see, I have way less defensive capability. So it's kind of risky, right? But point defense. Okay, so let's put mining turret. Okay. So I'm missing miners, which is fine. So let's put ourselves there. We're gonna go out of the build mode. We're gonna go in the crew section. We're gonna auto assign. Because we have a lot of yeah. Professional gunners, level 3 surgeons. Okay, we don't want to reduce the mechanics. But we can reduce the gunners, I think. Oops, sorry. Ah. Yeah, let's not do that. Because apparently, yeah, okay. Because they have experience. Alright. Okay, what we could have done is reduce the engineers. And that's why we want to have a little bit more crewmen here, which is interesting. But we can reduce the engineers momentarily and increase the miners. Alright, I think that would be fine. Alright, so what's going on here? Yeah. Because we are not having enough engineers, but that's fine. You see? And then, and they are not mining at the moment because I need to assign them to this group. And now we have 4 turrets mining. So we're going to be able to mine way faster. Yeah, I think that's cool. So that means that we are not safe when we go in the build mode, right? If we go in the build mode and we get attacked, then, you know, so we're going to need to be in an area that is safe first before we can build. And if we want to go aim on the mining, we can, or in the resalvaging, we can, but it's going to leave us a little bit vulnerable to pirates' attack, right? Which is interesting. It's a trade-off, right? I really like that thing, okay? And now we have, and we're gonna need also to have crew, so we don't do what I just did, which is not good. I wanted to reassign some of the gunners to the to the minings, and that was a mistake. All right, because apparently if you have gunners that are experienced and you try to reallocate them to normal crew members, you're going to lose a little their experience because they're going to be reallocated as crewmen and not as gunners, which is kind of unfortunate. I think the characters should be kept what is their experience in their respective in the field that they progressed. So if they are good gunners but not very good miners, they can progress in miners, and if you can't bring them back to gunners, then they can still be good gunners, right? I think that would be nice if that was possible. But anyway, so you see, like now we are 100,000 iron, so that's good. And while the ship is mining, we can actually improve it if we want. That's also a neat little thing that I like. All right, so. Now it's possible that you see, like, even the bottom part there, this is armor and this has been destroyed. Oh jeez, this is not good. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to go for a full, maybe not a full remake of the Serenity, but yeah. There's a signal in subspace. What is it? Is it because someone is coming? Your sensors pick up a short burst in subspace signal. Okay. I don't like that. That may be the sign that new pirates are coming or something like that. We'll see. It's possible. It's very possible. Okay. Let's finish those asteroids real fast. Okay, so we did that. But you see, like, this asteroid was pretty big, actually. It's pretty cool. We got a lot of resources out of that asteroid. And very quickly. Perfect. Just need to be a little bit closer. Yeah, we're too far away. Alright. Boom. You see? It would be good also to have raw turrets, because honestly we could harvest way more there. We are wasting so much resources. Ay. Alright. I think we have enough resources, guys. I think we do. Plus, I don't necessarily like... this is a full commitment to... this is a full commitment to mining, and we can be attacked by the pirates at any given time. So... And that's interesting, because if I want to reshape Serenity, I cannot do it here anymore. It's not safe. It's not safe because if I do it here, the game is not going to be on pause, right? So I can be attacked if on construction mode, and that would be catastrophic. So it's way better to now, go in a safe sector before constructing, okay? But I think now the next step that we're gonna do, guys, is literally we're gonna need to repair Serenity. So how much it would take to actually repair Serenity? Okay, so it's gonna take a lot of credits and a little bit of resources. So we're gonna need to sell resources. Another thing as well is I don't necessarily like using the repair function here. So if there is a substantial repair, I just prefer going to the docks because it's gonna be cheaper. It's gonna be 20% cheaper. Ooh, okay. Let's plot a coordinate to our home sector just in case if pirates come attacking us. So I don't want to be fighting them at this stage. The Serenity is not ready to have a major confrontation. That being said, the pirates in this sector seem to be. I didn't see took a little bit of damage here. The pirate seems more manageable in this sector than it was in the other one, so I think we should be fine. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just taking some extra iron because we're gonna need to sell some of that iron to repair the ship, right? I think it's gonna cost us 80,000 credits to actually repair the Serenity actually with this current state, which is not very good. Iron ships have appeared. Okay, well let's GTA 4. Yeah, we're not fighting those guys, so let's we already put it at plot. Just harvesting as much as I can before they come. Yeah, they're coming. Okay, so let's go. Whew. Alright, let's go. Okay, so first we're gonna need to pick up some additional crew. And we're gonna need to repair the ship. So let's go to the repair dock. Alright, let's build a course to the repair dock, but we need to be extremely careful here because we don't want to damage the ship unnecessarily. There's still iron here, there's still resources, so I don't know if it has been replenished. But there's a lot of asteroids there. We could mine in here. Right? We could have a small miner ship here mining those resources, and I think it would be fine. There's a little bit of iron. There's even titanium there. Look at that, guys. Yeah, that's amazing. All right, so I thought that this sector was completely harvested when I let my previous miner. Right, he said like, Captain, there is nothing to harvest in this sector anymore. So that's why I thought that this was depleted. But maybe there is some additional, maybe some asteroids have been replenished. This is amazing for us, guys. This is amazing. So that means that we can have a small ship, a small miner, right? Like it doesn't need to be huge, but you know, just a small one, harvesting this sector, making sure that we harvest all the resources possible, and that will help us tremendously, right? Because yeah, then we can do other interesting stuff like exploring the sectors, doing missions, you know, trying to get better systems, helping people, and finding better resources like neonite. That would be very good. But that's super good for us if we can put some, if we can increase our quantity of titanium, because yeah, it's a very important for integrity force fields and energy generation. So it's a very important resource in the early game. So yeah, and I really like to see like those 4 turrets. They are mining way more efficiently, right? So we're gonna harvest this asteroid in no time, right? And the best thing is that we don't even need to press the mouse. That's why I really like that mod that allows to make sure that all turrets can be independent, because I know that they increase the value of the turret if they can be independent, but honestly I think like for things like that, if you have to press for mining an asteroid like that for 5 minutes, it's not fun, and it's you know, after a while, you know, your fingers get tired. Like it's That's why I think it's fine. Like, you know, like it's I don't consider that cheating. It's just a quality of life. Like it would be the same thing than me just pressing the button, right? That being said, I do agree that if you are in building mode, you could potentially improve your ship while the turrets are mining, I guess, or salvaging. So yeah, okay. If you use it that way, it could be better. But honestly, if you have gunners and miners, you know, the miners should be able to manage themselves the turrets. I mean, it's not. They have a brain too, right? So, okay. So we're just gonna let the miners harvesting the asteroid, and we're gonna go straight to the repair dock. Alright guys, so we are back to the repair dock. We finished to harvest the asteroid, so as you can see we have a little bit more titanium. So let's go in the repair, right? And as you can see, it's gonna cost us 73,000 credits to repair the ship. So we're gonna be kind of broke, but we're gonna repair it. There you go. Alright, so the entire ship is repaired now. But we're gonna need to sell some resources, right? So we're gonna need to go to the resource depot. We're missing some crew as well, but oops, sorry. Acceleration because engineers. Okay, so we need more engineers, right? Okay, so the resource depot is literally in the middle of the asteroid field, which is kind of tricky. Let's be careful. But the ship now is repaired, so we have the front, we have the armor and things like that, so we can actually reduce the amount of damage that we take from collision damage. There you go. Alright, so let's go to the repair dock. Okay, we're docked. There you go. Trade resources. Oh, okay. So first we can refine resources. We have a little bit. Alright, so see, it's transformed our scrapped and ore into more resources, which is, you know, it's nice. Then how many crew do they have? Oh, they have a captain. And they have dedicated engineers. It's absolutely perfect. So we're missing 2 engineers. So let's hire those 2 engineers now. That's fine. If we have one more, it's fine. And I would like to have an additional captain. Or we can just use that captain for our next ship. Because captains are very costly when it's about wages. They are, I think it's 16,000 credit just for them. So you need to be careful with that. But it's good to know that there is a captain here. Right, so, oops, sorry. I forgot. We are here to trade some resources. So let's sell some iron. I think I'm comfortable selling maybe 20,000 iron at the moment. Okay, so that's gonna allow us to pay our wage for a little bit. Let's see how much is the wage. You see, the captain is 15,000 wage. Right? 15,000 wage just by himself. Right, so you need to be careful about that. Like captains are awesome, but if you don't earn a lot of money in the early game, don't abuse them, right? Okay, so I think I am confident to construct a little ship that is gonna be a miner that we can leave here. Like if for some reason this sector has a lot of asteroid that we can harvest, right? So let's take advantage of this. Another thing as well, we may want to redistribute It's a good question. While I'm constructing, this ship could be mining. I think it's still useful to have another, to have a captain here. But we're gonna need to sell maybe more resources. This is tricky. Okay, let's go here. We are docked. I'm gonna hire an additional crews. So let's hire maybe 10 crew members here. And let's hire a captain. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because we're gonna be constructing, right? Now, we're gonna need to be careful because we could be attacked by pirates. It's not the first time that happens, okay? So, let's go in this mode, and I would like to take the 2 turrets that are there. And we're gonna reallocate the chain gun and triple chain gun. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, burst fire. Oh yeah, okay. They have dissipation, physical, but they have a fair amount of DPS. So yeah, let's give it a try. All right. So let's go here. Now this is gonna be in section 1. And the other thing that we're gonna do, she's a beauty, right? Now this is the flaw in the design. You see that, guys? I wasn't necessarily able to contract the blocks all the way through without making it look weird. So there is an integrity force field that is just there, and this is supposed to help the force field, the entire force field there. So if you look at the block and you go in integrity force field to see what is covered, you will see that this block is covering the front part of the ship, but is exposed. So if the nose of the ship is pointing towards the enemy, which is generally the case, this is going to take damage, and because it's going to take damage, it's going to eventually get destroyed, which is going to destroy the integrity force field at the front, and then those individual parts are going to be destroyed, and because the turrets were there, boom, that was separated from the ship, and we lost our turrets. Right, so we can keep it that way as long as the turrets are in this block, okay? But I feel that it would be good to put at least some kind of armor in the front there, just so that the integrity force field is not exposed. All right, just put that there. All right, and we can go here and make sure that this block is in blue. All right, and you see. And at least it would be protected, so it would be a little less vulnerable. Okay, that will solve a weakness of the Serenity, at least for now, right? There's many other weaknesses where we're gonna need to cover, like those blocks that need to be protected. They're too exposed, like those blocks at the center. They're too exposed. They don't even have an integrity force field. Let me see, integrity force field. Yeah, you see. It's not covered, so those blocks were destroyed almost every single time because there is no integrity force field to cover them there. Alright, so just as a quick fix, there you go. Now the integrity force field is covering the entire ship. Alright, more or less, except this part there, but that's that should be fine. Okay, but at least those systems are more or less protected. Okay, that's all what I'm saying. So now we're gonna get out of the ship. There are pirates in the sector. You see, at the moment that I wanted to construct, there are pirates in the freaking sector. Where are they? Okay, let's see if we can help. Okay, and now, where are you? Okay, so it's trying. It is, you know, there's a fair amount of defense in this sector. Alright, and we receive a little bit of credits. Yay! So that's good. That is perfect. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go inside. Oh! Before we do that, there is a system there that is flying that nobody have claimed, so I'm gonna claim it. Yeah, let's go. Because systems are pretty cool because you can make better systems, or you can by researching, right? Oops, sorry. And or you can sell them. It's worth a fair amount of credits if you go in a research center or a trade equipment, maybe not in a research center, but in a equipment dock. It's worth a fair amount of credit, so it's absolutely worth picking up so you can sell them even if you don't use them, right? All right, so we're gonna be inside the asteroid field to have some kind of cover against the pirates, and then we're gonna ask the Serenity for now. Gonna give the order to mine. All right, now he is gonna mine, and we are gonna construct our second ship. Yeah, no, that's found. We're not gonna call the Gabba. We're gonna call maybe, you know, something like the Ritou, maybe something a little bit more personal. The Ritou. Alright, is created. So the Ritou. Let's go in the build mode. And I really like the fact that we can see what's going on around us, right? We need to pay attention. We cannot just, like, you know, do nothing. Resource depot, refined resources can be picked. Ah, okay. So we can pick our refined resources. That's fine. So we're gonna put a little bit of energy in the ship. Okay. Alright. Maybe a little bit. Like, as I said, I want this ship to be a little bit simple. I don't want it to be too complicated. So there's gonna be energy generation. There's gonna be a container. Okay. And after that, there's gonna be engines. Let's doing like that and a little bit more like this. So we have engines. We don't have any ways to turn, so we're gonna need to put some kind of thrusters. If it doesn't need a big amount of thrusters, I think. This will suffice, and up and down. Okay, so that's the up and down. Yeah, we don't need to have it so big. Alright. And yeah, you have movement. Now we're just gonna put armor. Right, let's put armor. Just to protect the ship, you know. I'm not trying to make the most beautiful ship here, just to try to make something, you know, that is functional. That's a big, maybe just there, you know, and then you turn it. And do this. And we're gonna reduce. Oh. Yeah. Let's do that. More or less. Ooh, that's nobody saw this. Nobody saw that. Okay, so there's gonna also have to be armor in the front, on the top. So let's do this. We're just gonna cover, you know. Oops, sorry. Let's do this, and that. Then it will make the process way faster. Also, I forgot something. We need also crew quarters. So let's take this off. Crew quarters. Alright, and then you can put some iron armor on top of that. That's right. Here you go. An ugly little ship, but it doesn't have much acceleration. Max velocity is that okay? Well, maybe. Yeah, but the good thing is it's bulky. Okay, so it doesn't have a lot of acceleration or speed, but it's bulky. Alright, it's fairly protected, it has armor all over the place. And let's go here. We can put, so how many turrets you can have? Just 2. Ooh. Okay, well, not salvaging, just put one turret there. Okay, and here you go. Alright, that's pretty much it. 2 unarmed. Oh, it has an unarmed. So maybe we can put a point defense here. And we can make sure that this is 1 and 1 and this is 2. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of crew. That's why it's not super. But it's not super mega ultra malleable because it's kind of like a big, a small. Oh, its deceleration is not that great either, but it's kind of like a small armor block that is supposed to mine, right? Like this is all that this is. Alright, so higher crew. Okay, so I think this ship is gonna need 4, 2 miners maybe, not 10. What 2 is gonna be 3. So put 3 higher. That's right. It's gonna need 2 gunners, but you can hire 2 crew for that. It's gonna need a captain. That's why I think in that instance we can just have maybe 8 more people. And we go here, we auto assign. Okay, but maybe put an engineer here. Put an engineer. Put a mechanic. And yeah, maybe security. No, we can't. Surgeon. That's fine. So all that we need is the captain. Yeah, I know it's not a strong ship. It's not meant to be a strong ship. So we gotta do this, and we gotta say auto fire. Oh, no, sorry. This is gonna be defense. This is gonna be auto fire. So it should be able to mine on itself, unless you need it. That's a good question. Where is the Serenity? Did she mine? I didn't hear. Oh yeah, she's mining. Okay, so I think that should be fine. So what I'm gonna ask the Serenity now. Could you come towards us? Like escort. What? Attack, board, guard, patrol. That's strange. Why isn't that there? Okay, that's fine. So let's go with the Serenity, and we're gonna ask the Serenity to escort the Ritou. Okay, sometimes you need to do that. The reason being is because I want the Serenity to come here. Where is she? Okay, here she is. Okay. Yeah, so the ship is not the most maneuverable, alright? But it's, I think for the job, it would be fine. Yeah, maybe some deceleration would be good on the ship because, maybe what I can do to have the deceleration of this ship would be just quickly go here, take this off, and there's the initial dampeners. You know, you add a little bit of initial dampeners maybe, and then from there you take armor, and then from that, you know, you go here, you deactivate this, you go here, you do that, and then extend. Yes, my awesome construction skills. That's right. Here you go. There you go. Boom. So then the ship should have a little bit more capacity to, yeah, you see, it can stop faster. Alright, so let's come here and let's interact with the ship. Actually, I would like to enter the ship. Boom. Alright, so let's interact with the ship now and transfer some crew. So we have 2 captains, right? So untrained, some crew. Okay, what I would like is to recuperate actually some of the untrained crew in Serenity and give him a captain. All right, then now that that is the case, we're gonna interact with it and we're gonna give the order to mine the sector. And now the Ritou is gonna be able to go mine the sector, aren't you? Okay, I think he's trying to calculate his course, and boom. There you go. Back on track, guys. And this ship is gonna be in a fairly protected sector. Is having armor all over the place, right? So maybe what I can do actually is to save its design. Alright, so let's go here. I'm just gonna save its design. That's all I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna call it the Ritou. That's it. Alright. So we're gonna go out of there. We're gonna go back in Serenity. Then we're just gonna select the ship. We're gonna give the order to mine again, and we should be fine. All right. All right, go mine. You can go mine. There you go. All right. So, and if this sector gets completely harvested, then maybe what we can do after that is to send it, like, try to discover more sectors where we can let the Ritou actually, you know, harvest with some sort of escort, right? Like sending our ship in an unprotected sector, it's kind of dangerous. It's pretty dangerous. The Ritou took some damage, like that's when I collided with it. Okay, cool. I think that's a good point to end the episode. So we harvested some additional resources, we repaired the Serenity, and I think we improved a little bit the design by putting the Integrity Force Sphere, but we're really gonna need to improve the Serenity designs there. This is really bad, guys. We're gonna need to do way better than that with the Serenity. We constructed the Ritou, we are located in this location, so hopefully it's gonna allow us to gather a little bit more resources. And actually, there is something that I would like us to do, is potentially to go back to this sector there, destroy the Zotans, and try to find some valuable object. There is maybe claimable asteroids or things like that. I wasn't able to find it, but try to find what is claimable and improve the Serenity. Okay, we're gonna need to improve the Serenity to Mach 3, so we are more comfortable dealing with the signals there, trying to investigate those missions, increasing the amount of credit, finding better systems, so we can be ready to go in this sector, which we obviously aren't at the moment. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. That really help the channel, and that will help the algorithm for, putting this content in the eyes of more people. If you have more suggestions or anything that you recommend doing in this series, don't forget to put it in the comment section below. I read all your comments, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.